Welcome to my first ever Christmas special episode. I've never had the funds, the cameraman, the creativity to make a Christmas episode, or the consistency. So here we are doing it for the first time, and I have gone all out. And what I mean by that is I found all my Christmas decorations that I had last year that didn't break because I don't have any exciting lights, all for my Christmas set. So it's beautiful, it's here. The star of the show is this gingerbread house me and my girlfriend made. Guys, this is peak and maximum effort that we have here. This is as good as it gets for me. Let's make our first drink because I'm excited. Nothing too crazy, it's a peppermint bark shot. All we're gonna have here is vanilla vodka, creme de cacao, and I have Irish cream somewhere, so let's get started. And obviously peppermint vodka. First up, you guys know me, I'm over the top. I wanna make everything as pretty as can be. So we are going to rim our glass with a little bit of peppermint. And the way we do that is we take a peppermint candy and we crush it, just like that. So let's rim our glass with simple syrup, nice and sticky, just like that. Throw our crushed peppermint down. And fun fact, I don't like chocolate or peppermint, or at least I tell myself that, but this is one of my favorite shots. I think when it comes to alcohol, it's just different. Okay, so now that we have our shot glass primed and ready to go, let's add our ingredients. We're gonna do a full ounce of peppermint vodka, because we want a lot of peppermint in there. Half an ounce of white chocolate cream. That way we replace the Irish cream and the creme de cacao entirely while still getting that chocolate creaminess. And then to keep it even stronger than it would have been, half an ounce of vanilla vodka. And that is how you're gonna make the best peppermint bark shot of your life. Now we're gonna toss in a large cube of hand-flavored ice. Pour out our beautiful shot. And this is awesome. It has that crushed peppermint rim, a light pink color. Happy holidays, guys. So besides embarrassing myself, it was a very delicious shot. Tastes like there's hardly any alcohol in there, despite it being a full ounce of vodka. I mean infused vodka, so it's a little more sugary, but still very much vodka. Vanilla vodka, which is full strength, and this delicious white chocolate cream, which comes in at 14%, which is still relatively strong. That's why we did boost it up instead of using 2 liqueurs. We just used 1. Let's make the next drink. All right, now we are making a very exciting drink, frozen hot chocolate. I bet it's gonna be delicious. Let's do 3 ounces of vodka. This is probably gonna take out somebody. 3 ounces of a white chocolate liqueur. You could also just use Bailey's, but white chocolate's a little bit better. Bailey's does have chocolate in there technically, but it's not a chocolate cream by any means. I have no idea how much cocoa powder to add, so we'll just add a big old spoonful of it. All right, we're throwing more at the request of my sister who knows all. You know what would be helpful too? Let's throw just a dash of heavy cream in there, like just a little bit, like a 1/4 ounce maybe. We're making this one on the fly, guys. I don't know anything about chocolate. Let's load this up with ice now. Who am I kidding? Let's just grab it with my hand. Let's blend her up. All right, so now that this is perfectly smoothly blended, let's pour it out. Let's top this with some whipped cream. I'm gonna try it. I try all my drinks. I have these super classy bamboo straws. Let's just dunk them in there, I guess. Oh, that's disgusting. It tastes just like hot chocolate. This is probably what people want. It's not what I want. We're gonna give this to the sister test, but she's gonna be off screen. There's her hand, guys. That's my sister. Her first internet appearance. It's all right, guys. You hear that? It's all right. What does it taste like? Is it chocolatey? Is it not chocolatey enough?
It needs to be sweeter to be like hot chocolate.
So add simple syrup is what I'm hearing, guys. I don't know. I don't know shit about chocolate. Does this not? Oh, you know what? This does say add, if you're doing hot chocolate, add some sugar in there. Hey, I hate chocolate, guys, so this isn't my fault. All right, guys, we're doing a second take, and we're gonna blend it with the whipped cream because we don't care. Let's throw some sugar in there. Round 2. This one's even creamier, more sugary. And guess what? We're gonna load it up with whipped cream again. It tastes the exact same, in my opinion. I put like 2 ounces of sugar in there. All right, we'll take it. Tastes like hot chocolate. We did it, guys. We beat the odds against us and made hot chocolate. Let's move on because we've spent way too much time debating and making hot chocolate. Let's do something with gingerbread. All right, after that disgusting chocolate drink, it is time for something way more fun. And thanks to Amaretti, we're going to make a gingerbread martini. We'll start this one off with 2 ounces of vanilla vodka. If you haven't realized by now, vanilla vodka is my favorite. Let's add in an ounce of Irish cream. Let's do half an ounce of gingerbread syrup. I love this one because it actually has a good amount of spice to it, which is incredibly important when making cocktails. You just want some spice for balance, for flavor, and it is so good. It's also really thick, which is just, you know you're getting good quality sugary syrup with them. And the best part that makes this drink more exciting than the rest, is a lovely scoop of vanilla ice cream. And that's actually what we're shaking it with instead of ice. All right, let's shake. And essentially what you want to do is shake until the ice cream dissolves, but ice cream takes a very long time to dissolve. So shake until you get bored. All right, I'm bored. All right, I really am bored. I don't know how long that was, but cool thing about this one is we want everything inside, so we don't need to strain it. We're just gonna pour that right into our glass for a creamy, delicious treat. Looks like if I kept going, I actually would have gotten everything out of there and melted, but hey, here we are anyway. Top it with some whipped cream. I say some, it was half the glass. And let's give it a try. Oh, that's so good. What you have to remember here is martinis are always alcohol forward, at least traditionally. And that's what I did here. I used vodka, I used Irish cream, and then all I added for a little bit of mixer was some vanilla ice cream and sugar with this syrup. So it's still predominantly alcohol, which is exactly how martini should be, but it's strong. Drink at your own risk and enjoy at your own risk. Let's keep it going and make a whiskey cocktail because that's what I need right now. All right, this drink is going to be very exciting for anybody who's been completely disgusted by all the sugar I've been consuming. This one still has sugar, but it's a little classier. We are going to make a cranberry ginger whiskey sour. I'm using Whistle Pig today. We'll do 2 ounces of that. I think Whistle Pig is a quality whiskey, but again, as with everything, drink what you like. Next up, we are going to add half an ounce of lime juice. I think the lime with the cranberry and the ginger just makes a little bit more sense than lemon would, but I'm sure either would be good. Use what you have on hand. Let's do a half ounce of ginger syrup. I make this at home with real ginger. It's delicious. An ounce of cranberry juice. It wouldn't be a real whiskey sour without an egg white. Just a little pro tip from me, guys. Whenever you're cracking your egg, do not crack into the tin you've already done because you could fuck up, get egg yolk in there. You wanna do into a clean, empty tin just to ensure you don't mess up at all. If you don't like egg white, although I think a lot of people say they don't like egg white before trying it, you can use something like aquafaba. There are other vegan options or just non-egg white options. And so the way to do this is we actually want to do a dry shake first. That means no ice. So we're dry shaking, no ice, and you just want to shake it as hard as you can for about 60 seconds. And the glass will start coming apart from just everything that's happening with the emulsion. It's all good. It's emulsifying in a great way. All right, a minute's gone by. Now we add in 1 large cube and we shake again. The whole reason we're doing this is so that we get the best head on it. It's gonna be super frothy, super creamy, super delicious, super easy to drink. Super. Let's shake it for another minute. Now we strain into our coupe glass. Look how nice and creamy that looks. And I am by no means a professional, but we're gonna toss in a couple dashes of Peychaud's bitters on top. And now you can kind of make like a fun little design on top. Look at this, look at this. That doesn't look like anything. Can I do like a little smiley face? Anyways, if you're really good at this, this is a fun way to make a cool little design, but I just want to rotate this into a circle, so. Also, if you're drinking an egg white whiskey sour, you want to drink it sooner rather than later. As the egg whites warm up, you will get a gross egg taste. So drink this in 10 minutes, but it is super worth making. Cheers. Obviously, it's a whiskey sour. That's the first thing you're gonna notice. It's definitely whiskey forward. That's why I used a quality whiskey. I didn't just use some random liquor off my shelf. I used something I actually enjoy. The ginger is actually more laid back than I was expecting. Other than that, it's very cohesive. It matches with the lime juice. It matches with the ginger. It matches with the cranberry. Very simple drink, very festive, very fun. I really don't think there's a person who likes whiskey that won't like this drink. Let's move on to the final Christmas cocktail. The final drink, and we are making an awesome riff on a White Russian. White Russians are a classic cocktail, and I love them because anytime I put dairy in a drink, I direct people to the White Russian, a classic that features vodka, dairy, and coffee. Doesn't get better than that. To twist it up, we are going to use a toasted marshmallow vodka. I think that pairs perfectly with coffee. And I'm gonna teach you a little trick so that your White Russians are infinitely better than they were before this. All right, so first we are going to grab our toasted marshmallow vodka, which I still have my marshmallows sitting in. I've been infusing this for about a week. Gonna be delicious. Let's fill our glass with ice. Let's do 2 ounces of our marshmallow vodka. That looks delicious with all those burnt little bits in there. Next, we'll do just an ounce of a coffee liqueur. Here's where this becomes the best White Russian you'll ever have in your life. So a lot of people will just pour the heavy cream right on top. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just kind of like a wet slop. You don't want that, you want to be classy. So we are going to shake together 1.5 ounces of heavy cream. This will make it really light. It's gonna mix perfectly. The only problem is if you do this at a bar, you're going to waste the bartender's time. So do this at home. You just shake till it's nice and creamy, almost whipped, but we don't want to just whip it. So now that we hand whipped our heavy cream, we're gonna throw that right on top. That looks beautiful. Now we'll give it a good stir. Look at that, that is so much better than just like a little ball of slop you'd be putting on there if you didn't shake the cream first. I do suppose if you're lazy, you could just do whipped cream, but we're classy here. Time to give it a try. Definitely strong. Really good though. It almost tastes like if I was drinking a black coffee that had been soaked in Lucky Charms with just a solid amount of creaminess in there. Really good, really happy to end with that. That's it guys, those are my 5 relatively quick and easy Christmas cocktails for you. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you guys in the next video.